I'm falling through the sky. Oh, where's my parachute? Oh, they're kissing. How romantic. Spider-Man, go, go. And slow motion. Yeah. Hi, Chuck the Movie Guy here. And I'm very excited to bring you a live review of The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And joining me any second now from Toronto, Canada, Box Office Bonnie's going to join us. I don't like to show you too much of the trailer because I'll tell you, I hate them. And in this case, if you watch the trailer, you've seen the final scenes of the movie. But enough preaching for me. Live from Toronto, Canada, it's Box Office Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie.
Hey, Chuck. How you doing?
Bonnie, we both saw The Amazing Spider-Man on Monday, correct?
We did.
All right. Are you a fan of the Spider-Man series, being a woman and all?
Being a woman and all, I don't know if I should take that offensively or not. However, I am a fan of the Spider-Man series. You know what? I love any Marvel film. Like, I can't wait until we talk about X-Men, but that's another story. But I do love Spider-Man, and I've always been a fan. Actually, I was a big fan of the Tobey Maguire series. I really like that a lot. And personally, I think that they're not as good now as they were then. That's just my personal opinion.
See,
what do you think?
I love Tobey Maguire. I love that whole thing. But I will admit the special effects are so much better from this Spider-Man, these last two Spider-Men, than even when we had Tobey Maguire. They've been showing it on cable nonstop. And when you watch it, it's still good. But the special effects have come a long way. And I was a big fan of the last one, the remake. And I love Emma Stone. She's one of my favorite people to not only talk to, but to see on screen. And the chemistry between these two are amazing. And I grew up reading the comic books, so I love Spider-Man. I love the villains. And, of course, they brought, in this one, Jamie Foxx. I mean, come on, Academy Award-winning Jamie Foxx. He's going to be playing Electro. And they have a couple other villains. I don't really want to talk about the other thing at the end because that's really spoiling everything. But he was pretty good. It's not the Electro that I remember reading when I was a kid. But the thing that I liked most about this movie was, of course, Peter Parker and Gwen. They had such amazing chemistry. Yes. It worked on screen, joking, and the romance. But what do you think, Bonnie?
Okay, well, I agree with you 100%. Let's talk about the romance, because for me, that was the strongest part of the film. Now, I don't know if, in case, you fans have been living under a rock, but Andrew Garfield, who plays Spider-Man / Peter Parker, and Emma Stone, who is Gwen Stacy, are dating in real life. They met on the first film, and they fell in love. And so what a bonus for director Mark Webb, because, to have your two leads actually fall in love, it does make a difference for your film. And so when you see
but I got to interrupt you right there. As somebody who's seen I feel so bad for her because you just know it's not going to work. I want it to work. She's the greatest, and I want only the best for her. But come on, how many actresses have fallen in love on set?
Yeah, but I don't know. I agree. I mean, for sure. You look back at Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, and we didn't even really know yet, but you knew something was kind of simmering there. But I don't know. With this one, I think that their real relationship really did help with the relationship on screen. That's just my feeling. I bought the chemistry. I bought the romance with the two of them. But the rest of it, I wasn't so crazy about. I felt that this movie was a little messy. There was, action scene, and then Electro, and then the electricity. And, it just kind of went all over the place. So,
and not to mention, what is it, like 2 hours and 15 minutes long?
It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think. It's a long movie. Now, I didn't look at my watch once throughout the whole thing, so that's the test for me. If you don't look at your watch, you're like, okay, I'm not bored. I was, it kept me running through, but I was just a bit, kind of having and hawing about it. I didn't think it was the best movie. I don't know why they call it Amazing Spider-Man, because I don't find them amazing. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I loved the humor. I thought the humor was great. He's a really good Spider-Man. He's really good Peter Parker. There's enough jokes in there. What didn't work for me was the Green Goblin. I didn't like the new Harry. I didn't buy it. There's a whole, obviously if you saw the trailer, they talk about him being under surveillance by Oscorp. They cut that apparently from the entire movie. I just didn't like him, and I didn't have any feelings for him. And then, of course, when he turns into the Green Goblin, and everything happens at the end, I was just like, I want to see a different type of a villain.
Okay, I disagree. I thought Dane DeHaan did a really good job as Harry. It didn't bother me that it wasn't James Franco. The only thing that bothered me is that didn't they just make this movie 2 times already? Like, you know what I mean? They're retelling the story
Yeah.
over and
Yeah.
over. Like, how many times do we have to meet Harry Osborn and know about the relationship? And every time it's a different actor. I mean, it's just getting on my nerves. You know?
And
But
Electro.
I want to say I did like Dane. I really thought he was good. I agree with you not having any, feeling for him, but you're really not supposed to because he is a bit of a creep, you know. But I thought as an actor, I thought he did a bang up job.
Yeah, the thing that was funny to me was, okay, so obviously it's for kids and for family and everything, but
Right.
so you have Electro who suddenly can start materializing, which is kind of something I didn't know he was going to be able to do. But the
Yeah.
first time he does it, when he materializes, he strangely has shorts on. It was just like
I thought so. I was thinking that. I go because I was looking when he was in that contraption, and I thought, is he naked or what? And then when he materializes, he has shorts on. But maybe he's good friends with the Hulk. And the Hulk lent him his underwear. Who knows, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, for me, romance worked. Special effects, total 100% is I think worth seeing the movie alone. Storyline really fell short for me. I was like, we saw this all before. Do we need to see this again? So I was kind of disappointed. So I think we got to figure out a way to actually review these movies. Obviously, this is going to make $1 gazillion, whether
huge
we
box
like it
office.
or not. So Bonnie, let's how about spiderwebs? How many spiderwebs are you going to give this movie?
I'm going to give it 3 spider webs. I think that, like I say, I didn't think it was an amazing movie, but it is a lot of fun. Kids will love it. It's action packed. You're right about the special effects. So 3 spider webs for me. How about you?
Okay,
Chuck?
I agree with you. Kids are going to love it. The problem is we've all seen too many of these Spider-Man movies, and I think we're all jaded. We all have our own view. I'll go see the next one. I'm actually be excited for the next one. I hope it's a little bit shorter. But the storyline really fell short for me. I'm only going to give it 2.5 webs.
Okay, 2.5 webs is fair. I agree.
Yeah,
I think,
so-
between 2.5, 3, I still think people should go see it. It's fun. If you want some action this weekend, go for it.
Yeah. So now Bonnie and I are going to be doing a lot more movie reviews, TV reviews. We're going to do, and we're just starting this. We're just learning how this all works. We want you to join, so please Skype us. Send in a Skype request at Chuck the Movie Guy right now. The next time we go do a broadcast, we'll set you up. We'll call. You can join the conversation and voice your opinion. But as always, Bonnie, thank you very much, and
Thank you.
we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
And how's the weather up there in Toronto?
It's getting better. It's going to be warm.
It's the same.
We're going to have a warm May.
Yeah. All right. Well, you take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
Take it easy. Thanks, everybody.